Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Tyus Jones.
Well, with his assist numbers dropping, he's becoming more one-dimensional, and it's not just hurting his game, it's affecting his teammates, as well as the potency of his offense.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Adebayo and Ware together inside. Tyler Hero is out there with Davion Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, on the wing, it'll be Bain and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs. In at the point. And one of these teams tonight will be moving on to the NBA Cup semifinals on the Eastern Conference side. The other will be out.
And we've been looking forward to this for a while. It's when we get to see how much fun this tournament is. It's do or die time, and there are no second chances in the NBA Cup.
Now here's Powell, down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Mitchell, and he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Banchero the screen. Suggs with it. Guarded by Adebayo.
Off the bounce. Suggs showing his athleticism.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Ware. Takes a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
And Suggs, here we go. Now Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero no good. Miami has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell, back to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3, sinks the tray.
Well, that's what Powell does. Uses his accuracy from range to create space for this offense.
And Carroll with a screen on Mitchell. And Suggs, here we go. And he dunks it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Adebayo with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Ware from the arc. The rebound by Carter. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Suggs, here we go. Here's Carter. Now here's Wagner. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Bain, the pass to Suggs. Offline with a 3. Miami leading by 5. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ware. Hero outside. On the wing, Mitchell. 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. And Mitchell over to help. Back to Wagner. Here's Carter. Suggs outside. From deep. Good D by Adebayo. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat with the drive. Right wing. Outside Adebayo. Here's the 3. Orlando with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
So for Miami, Jovic comes in for Ware, and it's Andrew Wiggins in for Hero. Magic trail by 6. And Carroll with a screen on Powell. From deep, Bain drains the triple. Bain's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Bain is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Back to Powell for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Wagner looking it over. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Banchero. Back to Wagner. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
No good. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Miami out in front, up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Powell at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Then there's Jakutonis, then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Jovic in at the center position. Knocks down the long J.
Listen, these coaches want Jovic to be shot ready. They need him to trust his jumper.
Wagner outside. Then Carroll the screen. Kicks it out to Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Heat leading by 3. Wiggins outside. Wiggins all the way!
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Paolo Banchero. De Silva comes in for Wagner. Black's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Suggs. Now here's Mitchell. He has 6. Powell surveying the D. This one for 3. Orlando with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva, out left to the wing. Orlando moving the ball around. With the fadeaway. Will not go, misses off the front iron. Powell outside. Here's Adebayo. Stolen by Jones. And here they come. Moving it up. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one belongs to Wiggins. Tyler Hero's checked in for Wiggins. And Grant, with this game being the quarterfinals matchup in the NBA Cup, it'll be interesting to see just how much these teams are willing to lay it on the line.
If some teams didn't make any changes during group play, but that mentality can change in a heartbeat when you know this could be the end of the road if you drop the game tonight.
Here's Jones, following the bucket by the Heat. Back to Wagner, 4-3. Powell pulls it in. Heat leading by 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back to you, BA.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you. Jones' shot is good.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. On the wing, Mitchell. Hero outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Jones, the pass to Batadze. And Batadze throws it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Man, good whistle there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Bears checked in for Miami. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Checking out Orlando, they've basically settled into who they are. They can put up a fight against the better teams, but something has to change for them to make a major improvement.
A line change here for Orlando. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Sinks it from distance.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Hero against Bain. Pass to Powell. 5 to shoot. Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando leading by 4. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Wagner. Suggs has got 11 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Hero. Again, the Heat misses. Bain surveying the D. Wagner for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Orlando Magic leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. Let's start out with a look at the recently announced Players of the Week. The winner in the East, Tyrese Maxey.
Great to see Maxey get acknowledged, hustling on both ends to be a difference maker. He's talented, but also a self-made dude.
And yeah, as they say, he leaves it all out there on the floor every night. And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Heat.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak D, giving them too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Magic leading by 6. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's Carter in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Bain, no good. Well, Miami shooting 41% in this game. Pass to Hero. Over Bain. Hero finds Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Shakes him. It's good.
Big points there from Hero. That trip was in trouble.
Orlando shooting is around 55% so far. Outside Bain. Banchero the screen. Bain, the pass to Banchero. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Hero, no good.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Pass to Wagner. Banchero against Powell. Banchero in the post. Kicks it out to Wagner. Carter, the pass to Wagner. From deep, Bain. Rebound Miami. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring, right near the hoop.
And Orlando has possession. Miami making their last shot. Suggs, the pass to Bain. And Carroll with a screen on Hero. Bain finds Suggs. Off target with the 3.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Hero, and it's Miami with another.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Banchero with a screen on Powell. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Ware. Soft touch off the glass. Ware's got 5.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to De Silva. Now Black. A minute 53 left to play in the third. Shoots over Powell, and that one comes up a bit short. Heat trail by 5. Hero finds Powell. And here's Ware. Launches it. It's hauled in by Black. And one young guy who's really a good on-ball defender, Anthony Black.
Yeah, B.A., that's where he's made an immediate impact. He's a big guard, a smooth athlete, great body control, really tough to get past him, B.A.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And again, it's Miami converting.
With a bit of an old-school feel to his game, Wiggins refuses to shy away from the mid-range.
Black passes to Batadze. Hero against Jones. Pass to Black from downtown. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Wiggins passes to Hero. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. He has 7. 32 seconds left in the third. For Orlando, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Black. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. So for Miami, Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. Larson comes in for Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Wagner with a screen. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Jaquez. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. That shot off the mark. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Orlando ahead, leading by a point. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Jovic and Bam play together inside. Davion Mitchell is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jaquez in at the three.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Suggs against Mitchell. Suggs, no good. Miami trailing. Right side Adebayo to take the lead. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic shooting about 43% on this one. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
Suggs against Mitchell. Payne, the pass to Suggs. Clock at 6. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, good decision-making out of the two-man game. Suggs calls his own number.
Carter against Adebayo. Pass to Jaquez. Elbow shot. Wiggins, no good. Orlando leading. Right side, Bane. Now here's Wagner. Back to Bane. And Carroll with a screen on Wiggins. Kicks it out to Wagner. And the three off target.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Adebayo up top, guarded by Banchero. Cash!
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Drives to the hoop. Yes! Using that window! Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
So for Miami, Ware's checked in for Jovic. Powell comes in for Jaquez. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Wiggins. Wagner against Powell. He shoots. Banchero pulls it down. The Magic have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The free ball is down!
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Now here's Adebayo. Oh! Putting in work inside.
Taking it straight to the rim. Going for the high percentage shot when it matters the most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
Here's Suggs. Outside Banchero. Deflected. A little over 3.5 minutes shots in the books now in this fourth quarter. Hero, no problem from 14.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fella whatsoever.
And here's Suggs. Payne outside. Outside Bancaro. From distance, Paolo.
Oh, no holding back from Bancaro. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Adebayo sets a screen. Hero! Oh, the long ball, no good. Suggs. Oh, the stuff.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they need it.
Hero with it. He's picked up by Bancaro. Adebayo. Oh, Adebayo, forceful.
Yeah, with the game on the line. Adebayo wants the ball, and he delivers.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Hero against Payne. Now Bancaro. From downtown. Ooh, it misses. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quickly.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be this year.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do in the semifinals. The NBA Cup has a way of humbling teams.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jalen Suggs.